Welcome back, everyone. This is Jay from the Crypto Art, coming back to you once again with more bullish cryptocurrency news for beginners in 2021. Before I get started, I just want to say that nothing I say is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, so it's very important that you guys do your own research. There's a lot of risk involved when it comes to trading cryptocurrency. Now, before I get started with the video, I just want to remind you guys once again of where the economy is heading towards to, which is the fourth industrial revolution, where cryptocurrency, blockchain, artificial intelligence, and robotics are basically going to be mainstream. So when you're doing your cryptocurrency research, always keep the end in mind. All right. Now, moving forward. Okay, so we always gotta check the indicators. So for me, I follow Gregory Mannarino's Unholy Trinity, and also Crypto Teacher's volume. But anyways, yield rate still stable around 1.6, 1.7. It is up, so that is definitely putting pressure in the market, and the market is definitely reacting to it right now. And we have the dollar went up slightly, so that is also putting pressure in the market. Okay, let's wait for this to settle down. Okay, so crude oil, it was just at 66 a couple minutes ago. Now it's at 65 now. Of course, near 66, but still, this is slightly up, which makes sense because that cyber attack on that US pipeline. But still, you know, I don't think this is enough to help combat the yield rate and the dollar going up. So overall, yeah, the market is getting slight pullback, but that's okay. It's gonna go back up again. Checking into repos. All right, so now they have another repo. Woo! Previous video that happened like 30 minutes ago did not have this. So yes, we do have a repo starting today that is going to end tomorrow. So they're going to be collecting money basically and putting it in the market. Now moving forward, we got to take a look at CoinMarketCap to see what the situation is for cryptocurrency. All right, still almost the same thing. Okay, so yeah, the market cap is still 2.42, around that area. However, the volume did pick up a slight bit, so that's definitely very important for you to keep an eye on, because it gives you an idea of how far the market will go in terms of going up or going down. Bitcoin dominance still gradually going down, which is a good thing. We have Ethereum dominance and going slightly down. There is a slight pullback right now. So if Ethereum dominance is going down a bit, that means it's going to move towards phase 3, where the large altcoins are going to get most of the money. So basically anything in the top 100. And then after that, it goes to phase 4, which is the smaller cap coins. All right, so there's that. It's also important for you to check on stable coins like Tether, the most manipulated stable coin out there. So if this is showing signs of positivity, that means they're pulling money out of their assets and then switching it to USDT, which is stable coin. This makes sense. Now let's take a look at the other stable coins, which is USDC. And that too is positive, so they are parking their money there. And also BUSD, also positive, so that just tells us, you know, they're just putting their money in the stable coins because the market's a little volatile right now, which makes sense. They're just gonna buy back on the dip and go back up again. All right, moving forward. Which one do I want to say today? Okay. All right, let's start with this one. This one is Goldman Sachs managing director reportedly resigning after making millions from Dogecoin. Yeah, guys, a lot of people are making money out of these meme coins like Dogecoin, and there's another one called Sheeb, and then there's Akita, and oh man, there's way too much, guys. There's a bunch of animals just coming out of nowhere, and people, or like probably the Fed is parking their money in there because these weird cryptocurrency apparently is getting more traction in terms of adopting more of the masses to come in. compared to the other ones that are actually serious, like like Zilliqa, Cardano is actually picking them up, XRP. All those coins with like utilities are not getting the love for some reason. But yeah, I'm not saying this is financial advice, guys, but definitely do look into the meme coins, because money is just flowing there. I don't see it as a long-term investment. I do see it just short-term, but you know what? Might as well follow the trend. Now, the funny thing about this guy is that right after he quit, I think he joined, or I don't think, or like you know what? Let's just read it. Okay, it is unclear what McMahon will do next, but several executives from traditional banking and finance institutions have jumped to the crypto industry. So I don't know what kind of crypto industry he's going to be in, but definitely keep an eye out on this guy, because he might be up to big moves. Cryptocurrency exchanges and startups have been making hundreds as hiring and bank employees are responding to such employment opportunities. In the past 4 to 5 years, there has been a steady migration of talented executives, traders, quants, and programmers into the cryptocurrency industry. Numerous portion of these talents come from leading banks, funds, and trading companies, and are starting their own firms. McMahon has joined. I'm sorry if I said that incorrectly. I just don't know how to say it properly. I just remember wrestling, Vince McMahon, so I'm just going to say it as that. Has joined several other executives who have heeded the increasing rise of cryptocurrency and jumped into the opportunity to open a business in this booming sector. Recently, Binance US hired Brian Brooks, former acting comptroller of currency, as its new CEO. It's not just coincidence, guys. All these big guys from like big firms are moving into blockchain. And you have guys from like Google, Amazon, basically their executives moving out and then starting their own blockchain. If you look into Cartier Chain is one of them. They have executives from Google, Amazon, and a bunch of other techie companies. But yeah, definitely look into them. And of course, just expect more and more of these blockchain companies to come out of nowhere. This is like the .com bubble, where all these websites just coming out of nowhere, and then of course in the end only a select few got funding from the central banks or from the banks, and that's the ones that survive. And it's definitely going to be the same for these cryptos as well. Now, not all these cryptos will make it. Some of these ones are just a joke, like these meme coins right now, which are being used basically for mass adoption to bring the masses in. But all the other coins that I believe are going to survive are the ones with utilities that cater towards the fourth industrial revolution. And it's up to you guys to look into them. I will definitely give clues about it, but ultimately in the end you guys have to make your decision on it. I can't pull the trigger for you guys. Anyways, moving forward, we have the Nebraska Bill. Oh my god. Alright, so Shine Lee once again, oh my god, making all these killer content. Nebraska Bill proposes allowing state banks to offer crypto services. So this is another mass adoption news. The bill is pending review and was first introduced by Republican Mike Flood in January. With Bill 649, the Nebraska Financial Innovation Act will be brought to the forefront, and the importance of creating digital asset depository institutions will be highlighted. Damn. So the ultimate goal of the bill is to enhance and encourage digital innovation regarding blockchain and cryptocurrencies. Whoa, why is cryptocurrency? Oh man, this fly. The bill highlighted that this was essential in order to foster growth in the state's ever-evolving financial sector, which is decentralized finance basically. I'm not going to read that. That's just a quote. I'm not going to read that quote. But anyways, if approved, the initiative will make Nebraska the second state in the United States to establish a formal charter for cryptocurrency banks. Wyoming State was the first to do so, granting Avanti Bank and Trust a banking license in the last quarter of 2020. With that approval, Avanti became the second cryptocurrency company to receive a banking license in the United States, with Kraken crypto exchange being approved to operate as a U.S. bank by the Wyoming State Banking Board last September. So yeah, once again, more states in the U.S. are starting to adopt cryptocurrency, and this will just lead up to the whole idea of regulations. Okay, yeah, because you can't have all these banks putting their money in where it's not regulated because it's too risky, and investors are not going to put their money in there. So of course they're going to have regulations set, which Ripple is spearheading with the SEC right now. So do expect the narratives of regulations to ramp up a little bit more as more adoption happens in the States. And yes, there is a reason why the States is lagging behind. I don't want to go too deep into it, but it was basically planned to give the other economies a chance to prop themselves back up, so that way they're in the level playing field with the US. That's in my opinion. And also the US is going down by design. And here we have Kraken, which is another approved cryptocurrency bank, listing new coins like Maker, Ren, ZRX. And it's funny, Tether is there as well. So that pretty much tells me that a lot of Tether will be printed to move into Kraken. Well, remember guys, that's not financial advice. Not a financial advisor. Please do your research and keep an eye out on these tokens, because wherever Tether goes, some things just go up for some reason. It's the gift that keeps on printing, as they say. So that's all I have for you guys. If you do like what you're listening to, just please press like and subscribe. Also, if you guys have any thoughts you want to say, any suggestions, please do comment, and I will do my best to reply to it as soon as I can. And I do appreciate you guys for listening, and I will continue to give you guys more up-to-date news on what's happening with the crypto market and overall just the global market, because everything is going global. There's no more like individual economies anymore. That is my opinion, and once again, that's not financial advice. Take care, guys.